pretty stoked about this one. I was trying to find a microphone solution for my phone, and this company was very gracious to send me a sample so I could review. I've been wanting to try to make it so my videos have a little more clarity, because it's very easy when I'm recording where my right now, but it gets that. So I am very jazzed about this. I'm going to show you what comes in this, and then I'm going to do a couple tests so you can see the quality difference. This is not on my phone right now, and I'll just show you about it. So first things first, if we're looking at the components, you're going to see that it has a bag. It's got this, which is the transmission thing. And you're going to have two different mics. This one has, I went ahead and put the little fluffy ball on there. You know, that's for your plosives and stuff. So it doesn't, well, it doesn't sound crazy when you're into the mic, right? And then you have this other iteration where this is what the other one looks like. It's just I put the fluffy ball on the other one. And I have a dummy phone over here too. You can see this is a Type C. Let's see if I could do this with one hand. So this would obviously be for the iPhones, but there we go. It snaps in there just fine. If you have, you know, two hands, it's very easy. It does not take that much effort. I do want to say that for mine, I do like the phone I'm recording on and I'm about to put it on. This phone is a little bulkier, or the case is at least, so it doesn't snap and stay as nice. I do have to take off my case to be able to put it on there. But in terms of using it, I'm going to show you, and then I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my phone so you can hear the audio quality. If I hold that there, it's going to turn on. You got this flashing light, so that's going to be telling you, hey, I'm here, but I don't have a microphone. So I'm going to take the Mr. Fluffy right here. I still have that. You know what? I'm going to leave that on there. I like to keep the screen nice. So I'm going to hold this one right here, and then it's green. See, it's synced. So it automatically knows. So now I know that this is going to work for my audio. And if I also, I believe I have to hold it again. Okay, so that's on mute. When you tap at one time, it's going to end up being on a mute setting. So you can, well, I'm sure you can get yourself in trouble that way and record a whole thing without realizing it. But as long as you're paying attention, it'd be fine. Also, one more thing to notice, since you're not going to see this equipment, well, I guess you'll see this mic on me, but one more thing to keep in mind is that this light will go off after 5 minutes, but don't be alarmed, it's still working. I attached the lapel clip on there. It just snaps on there real easily. And let's do some audio test. All right, so now that I've put this all the way on the furthest edge of my house, the sound is coming through this microphone right now. I'm going to put so you can get an idea. I am going to place it here, and if it sounds a little bit muffled at some certain times, it's because I'm getting used to being able to use this. I'm trying to figure out exactly how high I want to put this. I'm going to put this on my string right here. That's actually, I didn't even hit it. What am I doing? There we go. I like to try it from right there. And obviously, this is just for the sake of, I'm going to continue talking so you can hear, and I'm going to walk all the way to the other side of the house, and you can listen. And I've already done tests on this. You should be able to hear me clearly the entire time. But just to show you, I am walking through the threshold of the kitchen. I am going into the living space, walking back over here, and you should be able to hear that my voice is still very clear, or at least as clear as it was before. And I'm going to go ahead and sit on this sofa. So if you can see me, I'm all the way over here, but you can still hear me. And obviously this is one of the limitations that you wouldn't be able to do, assuming that you're just using your regular phone to try to, you know, pick up your audio. So I would say for that, it's good for me, right? I like being able to move around and not have the sound dramatically change, and we could hear it's like super echoey. I don't have to scream, right? I can speak, and it doesn't have to be over the top. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably rambling on at this point. So if I was to give you my honest review about this, I would say that from a fidelity standpoint, it could be a little bit better, right? But I am willing to say, like, you know, a lot of the noise and extra stuff was because it's swinging back and forth on my my hoodie. And you know, usually you would want to have these. I mean, I have it on my string just because I'm trying to figure out exactly what the distance is. Obviously, you can hear a lot of fuzz going on right there. So that's all on me. But you know, its distance, I think it's pretty impressive. I mean, it's, you saw it on the camera. It's pretty far away. I can't imagine you would have a reason to reasonably go any further than that. So for that, I would say definitely worth checking into, right? I mean, there's higher quality ones with noise canceling and some other stuff that might give you a crisper sound if you need that, but it is perfectly acceptable otherwise.